Shytoshi Kusama and Blackrock. In terms of influence on Shiba Inu, they are perhaps the most well-known figures. Something occurred today, and I know you won't believe it. Now these two names are yelling out the same thing, almost in unison. Everyone is going absolutely crazy in this market. Money worth more than $500 million is changing hands, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's go right to the subject since there is a lot more to discover. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. In the cryptocurrency market as a whole, last week was rather positive, and the charts will show you exactly what I'm talking about. The highly anticipated Token 2049 conference, which has been a major topic of discussion for months, was a major factor in the spike. The community as a whole, and the Shiba Inu developers in particular, were rather enthusiastic about it. There had been much build-up to this event, and one of the most prominent figures in the Shiba Inu community, Shytoshi Kusama, had been spreading the word and getting ready to go. To continue his meet and greet program that began earlier this year, Shytoshi Kusama did, in fact, attend at the Token 2049 blockchain conference in Singapore this week. The expectation reached new heights as the meeting drew near, and his presence only served to heighten it. Many in the community, particularly those with a passion for Shiba Inu, were watching for news of big announcements or collaborations that may take the project forward. At the Token 2049 conference, Shiba Inu's longtime mysterious creator, Shytoshi Kusama, took a bold step by coming out of hiding, engaging with attendees at the booth, and even speaking with members of the press. That is really insane. Envision an enigmatic figure unexpectedly emerging from hiding to interact with the locals face-to-face. Something like this was almost unthinkable. He may not have been clean about who he is, but just being there, mask to mask, is a huge improvement. This is a mark of honor, advancements, and self-assurance for Shiba Inu. Now that we know it's not simply some shadowy character working behind the scenes, we can trust and be excited about it on a deeper level. It's the project's actual representation via an individual's presence, engagement with the community, and actions. Even with the disguise, it's a powerful moment that demonstrates how dedicated Shytoshi and the crew are to advancing Shiba Inu. However, the action begins to heat up at this point. At the convention, crypto YouTuber Rajiv Anand had a short conversation with Shytoshi Kusama, which he just shared on his X account. While they were talking, Kusama made a comment that was rather interesting. Without going into detail, he only said that Shiba Inu's next 2 weeks would be more exciting. As one would expect, this set the internet ablaze with conjecture. In response to commenders' questions about the significance of this, Rajiv dropped hints that the Shiba Inu group was hatching a major plot. People are going to get quite pumped up by that type of strong declaration. A statement like this from a prominent person like Shytoshi, who isn't exactly known for his outspokenness, is sure to get people excited. It resembles a movie's teaser trailer in many ways. Something unexpected is about to happen, and you can't wait to find out what it is. Moreover, Shiba Inu owners may be anticipating great things in the near future if such enthusiasm persists. However, Shytoshi Kusama isn't the only one who is feeling confident. Matthew Siegel, BlackRock's head of digital assets, boldly predicted today that Bitcoin would likely exhibit good growth in the fourth quarter of this year. When put together, these factors explain the current bullish enthusiasm seen by price charts across the board in the cryptocurrency market. It's not limited to Shiba Inu. A larger trend is emerging. The market is preparing for a strong end to the year, with prominent people like Shytoshi hinting at something large and significant organizations like BlackRock expressing confidence in Bitcoin. There is a sense of anticipation among traders and investors for what lies ahead as a result of recent events, strategic actions, and institutional optimism. Because of it, there is a wave of enthusiasm. Many favorable factors seem to be converging simultaneously. For some background, the most recent action by the Federal Reserve is mostly responsible for Matthew Siegel's positive attitude on Bitcoin. Just this week, the Federal Reserve surprised everyone by deciding to drop rates by 50 basis points, which is far more than the 25 basis points that most experts and gamblers had anticipated. The revelation of this surprise rate drop sent the price of Bitcoin soaring immediately thereafter. Reasoning for this is rather simple. Bitcoin and other risky assets often do better when the Fed eases liquidity restrictions. Bitcoin, as Siegel pointed out, has a significant positive link with money growth historically. Therefore, Bitcoin usually does well when liquidity grows, and it all fits together rather well. The convergence of influential crypto players increased institutional trust and simplified liquidity. Suggestions of impending great things create an ideal storm for hope. The widespread bullish feeling is hardly surprising. There may be a lot of excitement in the cryptocurrency market coming up if Bitcoin's price keeps going up, as this usually causes the rest of the market to follow suit. Many are clearly anticipating significant market activity, and the stars seem to be aligning at the moment. Plus, see the market's reaction. This is a major issue. Recent data from Whale Alert has shocked the crypto community by revealing a huge withdrawal of over $500 million worth of Bitcoin from many leading exchanges. It's a major change. Massive Bitcoin transactions attract notice because they indicate that influential people are deciding on a course of action. Furthermore, it amounts to a significant withdrawal of Bitcoin from exchanges within a short time frame. Big money leaving centralized exchanges is usually seen as a positive sign in the cryptocurrency sector, something we should be aware of. When this happens, it's typically because major players are taking precautions, such transferring their money off of exchanges and into private wallets or cold storage. When people do this, it's usually because they have no plans to sell soon, which may make the item seem rare and drive up the price. We don't yet know whether that is the case, but it certainly contributes to the generally positive mood we've been seeing in the market as of late. Things like these only add to the anticipation that something major is about to happen. The market seems to be gearing up for a big announcement or perhaps simply a strategic reorganization by big holdings. These large Bitcoin transfers might be an indication of a change in strategy, and the timing is really fascinating considering the overall positive trends we're seeing. Recall that I introduced Shytoshi at the video's outset. It seems like we've all been waiting for this, especially when it comes to Shiba Inu. Not just due to the hoopla, analysts are agog with excitement. The signs that might lead to profits are there. There has been an uptick in favorable attitude, the number of active addresses, and overall social interaction about Shiba Inu. This data points to a possible impending breakout for Shiba Inu. We are already quite thrilled, and this simply adds to our excitement. Everything seems to be falling into place, and we can't wait to see where this leads. The Shiba Inu's rising trend is clearly building momentum, which might lead to even greater success in the future. Key data, particularly those from the social intelligence platform Lunar Crush, are exhibiting indications of a possible breakthrough, according to analysts. With a 24% increase, the number of mentions of the Shiba Inu has soared to 2.4 million, reaching its highest point since mid-August. Moreover, there has been an intriguing 43% rise in the amount of creators talking about Shiba Inu, and a 1.2% increase in favorable attitude. This points to a surge in interest in Shiba Inu and rising hopes among investors. With 149 optimistic addresses and 143 bearish ones, the number of bulls is only slightly higher than the number of bears, according to statistics from Intablock. The fact that bulls are marginally outnumbering bears is indicative of the market's continued confidence. Additionally, the number of active addresses has increased by approximately 7% in the last week, suggesting that more individuals are engaging with Shiba Inu in response to its price movement. This is also fantastic. When we consider all of our previous discussions, we will see that they are cohesive. At the Token 2049 conference, Shytoshi Kusama made a public appearance, setting the foundation for Shiba Inu's future success. After the unexpected rate decrease by the Fed, the crypto industry as a whole became hot, with even Blackrock's Matthew Siegel forecasting good Bitcoin performance. More gasoline on the fire came from whale activity, as $500 million worth of Bitcoin left exchanges, indicating that big players are arranging themselves. The data surrounding Shiba Inu, including social interaction, on-chain measures, and favorable sentiment, is now suggesting a possible breakout. However, how do you feel about that? Please share your thoughts in the comments section. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.